On the left is a legacy Shahed-238 loitering munition, propelled by a piston engine and maxing out at roughly 180 kilometers per hour. On the right is the Shahed-238, equipped with a jet exhaust and accelerating into a terminal dive at 800 kilometers per hour. That massive increase in velocity physically compresses the time available to radar operators and automated air defense systems. The window to detect, track, and successfully intercept the target shrinks drastically. Replacing a buzzing propeller with a micro-turbojet required a complete aerodynamic redesign of the airframe. The result is a platform engineered specifically for the suppression of enemy air defenses and the interception of high-value targets. This propulsion shift introduces a difficult logistical choice. It forces a defender to consider expending a multi-million-dollar interceptor against a mass-produced turbine, even as that target closes the distance at 4 times the speed of its predecessor. We know this system is active because we have the physical evidence. Operating under the Russian designation M237, wreckage of this dark gray delta-wing platform has already been recovered from conflict zones like Ukraine. If you examine the structural remains, the modifications required for jet propulsion are clearly visible. The airframe features newly integrated intake structures and a reinforced exhaust section built to handle the thermal load of a turbine. While the drone carries a relatively small explosive charge of about 50 kilograms, the kinetic energy generated by an 800 km/h impact multiplies the destructive force transferred to the target upon detonation. The recovery of these components proves that defense analysts are now dealing with an asset that drastically outpaces the traditional, slow-moving loitering munition. The fundamental catalyst driving this massive structural redesign is the integration of the Tulu-10 micro-turbojet engine into the drone's core. Integrating this turbine dictates an airframe 3.5 meters long, with a 3-meter wingspan and a 380-kilogram takeoff weight. Because a micro-turbojet lacks the static thrust to lift this mass, it relies on a JATO solid rocket booster to achieve initial flight velocity. Once airborne, the fuel capacity allows for an operational range of up to 1,200 kilometers, translating to roughly 2 hours of continuous flight time. The engineering math here produces an unusual hybrid, a weapon with the geographic reach of a conventional cruise missile, built with the economic footprint of an expendable drone.